Hello, my name is Sarah Metcalf, and I am going to go over my assessment of the Precede-Proceed model and my use of it in the Wilcox County case study. So some strengths of the Precede-Proceed model are community member involvement. It's structured as a participatory model, and it really incorporates the ideas of the community. With this, it prioritizes the needs directly identified from the community. And many factors impacting health needs of the community are looked at, such as policies already in place and other administrative aspects. It provides a good overview of the overall quality of life of the community members by looking at any behavioral, social, epidemiological, and many other factors already present within the community. And it covers all its bases. It's a very comprehensive and rigorous structure. So some weaknesses of the model would include extra time and resources needed in order to complete this model. Again, it's a very rigorous and demanding structure, so it does take some extra time and resources. Measuring outcomes can be difficult because there are so many outcomes that need to be looked at. The plan is not as detailed in the model as many would like it to be. And no intervention for this model is guaranteed. So what worked well within my case study? On the left here is the model that I came up with for the Wilcox County case study. And what I feel worked well within my model was the ability to look at current programs and policies already in place within the community, looking at the behavioral assessment of the community, what typical diabetic behaviors and cultural behaviors are, and also relating those to some reinforcing factors and predisposing factors when you really look at the culture and socioeconomic status present in this community. So some challenges I experienced using this model. One would be the 2-year timeline. Again, with this in-depth model and developing a plan, intervention, and evaluation, 2 years really is not a lot of time. So I really wanted to focus on self-efficacy and professional education. This way community members could maintain self-management once the plan was up and the 2-year timeline was up. Also, the $25,000 budget really wasn't a lot to work with. One with developing the model, looking at the model, that takes time and money, and then also hiring the certified diabetes educator like I talked about, and dispersing educational materials all cost money. So I really wanted to combat this by focusing on building partnerships within the community so that those partnerships could build and grow once the $25,000 budget was up. And then participation, because the model does require community participation. Some challenges are making sure community members do participate and are getting enough from the plan. So again, I wanted to disperse educational materials and visuals around the community. So even if community members didn't participate in the direct planning, there was still education out there for them. So what would I do differently? One, I would incorporate more community interactions in the pre-seed phase, talk more, work more with the community. I would utilize some of the budget to maybe obtain some necessary testing supplies, such as needles for finger pokes. I also would have liked to maybe thought of developing a YouTube page. I think that this would help generate a good visual for community members to then access on their own time. And I would also have worked more on the evaluation strategy within the initial plan so that I could focus more on not only short-term but long-term evaluation of this program with the budget and the timeline provided. And thank you.